Hey fellow moviegoers, and welcome to our channel Film Scene. For this video I want to talk about Love because the second season premieres today on Netflix, and I watched the first season about 4 months ago and I didn't really like it, so I decided to binge watch it again, the entire first season, yesterday in one sitting. So I will tell you my opinion on the first season of Love, so if you'd like to see that then keep watching. So we have two main characters. We have Mickey and Gus. They meet at a gas station randomly. We're just seeing their journey from being friends to possibly being something more. Now this is definitely in traditional Apatow style. It's regular people wearing regular clothes, doing regular things, and some crazy stuff happens sometimes, but it's a very sort of laid back look at ordinary people. What I really liked about this idea is how it's not just a couple that meet, fall in love, and kind of go on, because I think in a movie there's not a lot of time to sort of explore that history of these two people, but in a TV series you can see their past, how they became to be, and how those pasts influence them in this relationship, because I feel like that's how it is in real life. You never meet someone with a blank slate, so I like that new perspective. Now I didn't like the first season really because I didn't think that, even though it's a character-driven show, that the characters changed that much in the first season. There wasn't a whole lot of nuance with either of them. Mickey, I feel, was just kind of an asshole throughout the entire first season, and I didn't see that she wanted to change or that she was making an effort to change. But you could tell that she wanted to, but there wasn't enough sort of question within her mind that I saw that made her want to change her life and how she treated people. But I did enjoy how toward the end of the first season, when her and Gus are arguing at his place of work, and you know, the whole season you're just kind of thinking of Mickey as the fuck up and as Gus as the golden boy who really likes her and is laid back and does everything for her, but he also had some flaws, especially when he cheated on her technically and just kind of kept her hanging. He didn't really tell her why he wasn't interested or why he was freaking out about her basically stalking him. And I understand that that wasn't right of her to do, but he also wasn't forthcoming enough. So those were both sides of their wrongdoing were explored during that confrontation. That was very raw emotion, which was really refreshing to see. And I also really, watching it a second time, tried to figure out what makes these two people compatible, what makes them sort of linked together, and their sense of humor is definitely on par. You can see their outlook on life is very comical. They sort of review things with the same sense of humor, so that's one element of it. But I also liked how it explored their differences as well, because he's the dork, you know, he takes her magic show, and she's like the laid-back cool girl who doesn't really care about a lot. So at first glance it don't seem like they would you know, match up. But I liked how it explored how their differences made them more compatible, kind of like opposites attract theory. So that was an interesting take on it as well. But I have started watching the second season just a little bit, and I'm hoping that the second season will show more of these people changing together, because even if they don't change as individuals, I think in any relationship you will both inevitably change in some fashion, good or bad. So I'm hoping that will be explored more, and especially Mickey, because I think they're kind of delving into her alcoholism, her abuse issues, and Gus, him kind of looking into his own personality and how he's like kind of fed up with life and maybe trying to move forward with his dreams. So I'm really excited to see that in the second season, and from what I've seen so far they're like night and day. So I'm hoping that when I put my second review, that'll kind of enlighten me more as to where the series is going and where Apatow wants to take the show in the future. But yeah, that's my review of Love. I appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye!